Melia doesn't exactly know where she wants to go. Hey, what's up, my Dooku's? Jason here, welcoming you back to more Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Had a bit of a choke there. Haha. Last time, we continued our questings around the Machina Village and got pretty close to the end. We are coming down to the last few quests that we can take on at this time. And this time, we're going to be continuing on with that, starting with Aguila.
Welcome.
Oh no, what to do? Soon the village will be in danger. If no one puts a stop to this, we'll all be in big trouble. You will listen to what I have to say? Oh, thank you. What's happened is, I recently saw some mechon really close to the village. I'm always going out of the village and collecting scraps nearby. When I was doing that the other day, I saw these huge mechon walking around. I was so scared. I ran off as fast as my legs could carry me. Just think of what would happen if those mechon got into our village. Now I'm even more scared. Please help me. Help us all. Protect our village from the mechon. Alright, we have to defeat 3 M85 meteor artillery units. Thank you. I saw the mechon just past the path, or the back path behind the village. You can get to the back path via the pipes surrounding the village. It's opposite Junk's. It'll open the door that leads to the back path for I'll open the door that leads to the back path for you. I'll also pray to Maineth to keep you safe. That way you can keep everyone else safe. Alright, so we have the back door, which is over there. So let's go ahead and I'm going to switch over to Shulk and I'll meet you guys over there. Okay, so over here behind, I guess behind Junk's, we'll find that pipe that she was talking about. Head through this pipe. And we'll be over where, or I think we'd be over where, well, we have the connecting bridge. But I think we'd be over at the area that she needed us to be in. Oh, they're on the other side of the connecting bridge. Okay. Oh, I see. So this is what we need to fight. Alright, let's go ahead and take them on. Alright, we have defeated the mechon you asked us to defeat.
Welcome.
You're all such strong fighters, and because of that, you've made our home safe again. I want to thank you on behalf of the whole village. We're very grateful. Now I can go back to salvaging scrap again. Wish me luck. Alright, we get strength down and weapon power 4 gem. Ooh, Ricky leveled up. And we have another quest. Just checking to make sure that I got it, who I need that comments on it, which in fact I guess it's Dunban.
Welcome.
Hi everyone. I was wondering if you would be willing to help me again. It turns out that the mechon you defeated were emitting a signal. Now that signal has stopped, other nearby mechon have gone on a rampage. Those large mechon must have been in charge of all the others. With no leader, they've gone completely mad. If they get as far as the village, we're done for. I'm sorry to keep asking you for assistance, but you're the only ones who can help me. Alright, we have to defeat 10 M56 prototypes. In all truth, we should be defending ourselves. Sadly, the Machina have grown weak since we left the capital. Hold on. What quest is this? Oh dear. Oh dear. Huh? Oh, I completely screwed up. This is a quest that Ricky was supposed to comment on, and the previous quest was one that Dunban was supposed to comment on. Oops. Oh well, I mean, I guess it's only fair. They can cancel each other out. Anyway, I guess let's go ahead and spawn this on. Looks like we got a bunch of mech on here. And so I'll meet you guys back here once we defeat them all. Took care of all those mechon for you.
Welcome.
This is the second time you've saved the village for me. I'll never forget that. Now the village truly is safe. I'm incredibly grateful. Thank you. As thanks for everything you've done for me, please take this. It's a collection of research notes left by my father. It looks like it's something to do with the Monado. Since the Monado is so important to you, I'm sure it'll be useful. Alright, we get... Ooh, armor records. We get a level up. And if we go into our arts, we've now learned a new Monado art. Monado armor. Is the Monado's protection reduces physical and ether damage. Interesting. So it's like kind of like Monado's shield, but a lot more, you know, better. Alright, that takes care of that. I think we're down to the last few side quests. So let's look at our list here. Okay, so the next person to actually comment is Fiora, and it's on Kazet's quest.
Hi there.
If only I could use this gun properly, then everything would be fine. Oh, hello. The thing is, I was hoping I could help defend the village. That's why I tried making a gun. But before I knew it, I'd made one more powerful than I could handle. This gun is just beyond me. The mechanism that draws ether through the barrel works great. The problem is, it draws too much. It's too hard to control. But you don't want to hear about that. The number of monsters around the village has increased again. I'm glad I have a gun of some kind, but I can't fight like this. I know it's rude of me to ask, but would you mind helping me? First things first, how about we thin out the monsters a bit? If it'll make you feel more at ease, we don't mind lending a hand. Sorry to be so much trouble. I wish I could get used to this gun. Hopefully next time I can fight up my own battle. In the meantime, I'd be grateful for your help just this once. Alright, we have a tough battle. We have to defeat 4 offensive seeker units, 5 Kellum Wolves, and 2 Elipago Tureks. I'd hoped you'd say that. I'm incredibly grateful, and I know I've left this in the right hands. Okay, so let's take a look at our quest log, and let's take a look at this here. Where exactly are all the enemies? Oh, one of them's right there. Another's right there. So I guess we'll go take these on. While I'm going around trying to fight these, fight these enemies, I wanted to come over here and show that that over here is digit 4. Okay, so I quite literally chose to come over here and discover the digit 2 plane landmark. And the main reason for that is just because it's going to be easier to try to get back to this location. So, yeah. Man, that took forever.
Hi there.
Thanks to you, the threat facing our village is much smaller. However, fine-tuning this weapon is still a priority. Okay, back to the drawing board. You see, this gun isn't a waste of metal, it's an opportunity. I could completely remodel it and make a weapon anyone can use. I'll give it my best shot, no pun intended. Alright, Shulk got a level up. Wow, he actually leveled up to level 62. I actually wasn't expecting to level up that soon. Or at least to level 62. Alright, that takes care of all the side quests that looks like we can get during the day.
Yes.
Guess we can talk around at some people. I do want to try to see if I can get, because I know there's another quest I'm pretty sure spawns. Yeah, as I thought, here it is. And it's actually Ricky that comments on this quest.
Welcome.
Excuse me, have you seen Ayaz lately? He's been acting strangely. I really need to talk to somebody about this. He's been saying and doing some unusual things lately. Shouting things at random, or suddenly breaking out into dance. He never used to act this way. It would have been unthinkable. If you see him, would you mind talking to him for me? I'd like to hear the thoughts of someone from outside the village. Sudden shout and dance? Not strange at all. Ricky want to shout and dance with new friends he has. You're an odd one. Perhaps if you talk to him, it'll trigger some kind of change in Iaz. Please talk to him if you get the chance. Alright, we have therapy. Thank you very much. Hopefully you can help Iaz snap out of this. Alright, let's go talk to him.
Hi there.
Huh? What's up? Want to help me dig a hole? Gotta dig a massive hole to bury all the bad things. Burials. Burials. Can't beat a good burial. Bury all the bad things. Bury to forget. Forget and never remember. That's the way to do it.
Hi there.
You're asking me why I bury stuff? Because I don't want to think about the bad things, of course. If you're gonna get in the way, go and do something else. What are you lot playing at? What are you doing hanging around here and annoying me? What, Aguila sent ya? She can mind her own business. Stop interfering with me.
Hi there.
You're persistent, I'll give you that much. Ain't no one ever harassed me as long as you lot. Don't worry, I'm alright now. Made me feel better to get all of that off my chest. I feel responsible for all the stuff that Aguila did. How can I be forgiven for all these lives lost? I can't be forgiven. There's only one thing for it. Dig and bury.
Hi there.
You again? What are you hounding me for? Oh yeah, Allegra put you up to it. Yeah, I understand. I've started to calm down a bit. Alright, I understand. If you say that, and you're from Bionis, I ain't gonna doubt you. I'll stop trying to forget all the bad things and focus on the future. Yeah, you're right, of course. I can't promise I'll change straight away, but I'll see what I can do. Alright, I guess we can report back to her and tell her the good news.
Welcome.
Ah, I see. It did seem as though there was something on his mind. The pain of what Aguila had done must have affected him terribly. But I don't want to worry anymore. Iaz is back to his old self. You've been an amazing help. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Alright, that takes care of that. And I do believe that takes care of all the quests that we can grab here during the day. And I actually think that that takes care of all the quests that we can do, period, for the time being. Because there's not too many other quests that we can take on. We can at least pick up some quests. For example, Carlos has a quest here, and Fiora's the one who comments.
How's it going?
Ever since I arrived in this village, everyone has helped me so much. Take Zakit for one. She's done so much for me. She's looked after me from the day I was brought here.
How's it going?
Come on, where is that thing? I've been looking for so long and I'm almost ready to give up. If you don't mind me asking, what's wrong? Hey, I know that voice. Fiora? Yes, it is you. Is that you, Carlos? We all thought you died at the Battle of Sword Valley. Oh, thank the stars, you're really alive. I fell down from the sword and the villagers helped me back here. Wow, that's amazing. I can't believe it. The colony residents are going to be overjoyed when they hear. Oh man, this brings it all back. I haven't seen you since I enlisted in the defense force, and you look so different. Wow. Well, a few things have changed for me since then. But back to you, is something wrong? Oh yeah, I was so happy to see you again, I almost forgot. I've lost something really important to me. It's the sword on which I swore an oath to my best friend. We enlisted in the defense force at the same time. What happened to it? I think I must have lost it when I fell off the sword. I haven't seen it since that day. Would you mind if I helped you? I mean, it would mean a lot if you would let me do this for you. I kind of feel it's fated that we met here today. I know I can find it. Just like when you were a kid, rash enough to just accept any challenge, no matter how difficult. I can see why Vanguard wanted you for the defense force. Rash? Come on, don't be so mean. I'm sorry, Fiora. I'm just glad you haven't lost that sweet old Fiora charm. Okay then, so you'll look for it? We have the Oath Sword. We have to find the Oath Sword in the area of the Power Pipe Ruins in the Fallen Arm. Thanks, you'll have it back in no time. You'd be doing me a massive favor, Fiora. Start looking around at the wrist of the Fallen Arm. I'll be looking elsewhere in the meantime. That okay with you?
How's it going?
Oops, I didn't mean to want to trade. Alright, so we need to look at the Power Pipe Ruins, which are over here. How do we get to those Power Pipe Ruins? Well, we're gonna have to do some exploring. Which just involves hitting this switch, which will get us the ladder we need to get over there. Alright, so over here in the Power Pipe Ruins where Ryan and Charlotte fell into, we will find the Oath Sword. Let's take it back to Carlos. Here you go, Carlos.
How's it going?
Carlos, that smile. You must have the sword. You found it. Is this the sword you were looking for, Carlos? That's it. You found it. This is the sword on which I swore an oath to my friend. Where did you find it? It was embedded in the Power Pipe Ruins. It's tougher than it looks. No, it's a crummy sword, all right. It was a massive stroke of luck that it didn't shatter on impact. I told you so. I knew I could find it for you. You were right. What would I have done without you? You to sort me out. Even if it seemed a bit rash on your part, I'm glad you helped me. But now I can uphold the oath I made. I promise to protect Natalia for as long as I can draw breath. That sword is really important to you, huh? I'm glad it all worked out for you. Well, I guess this isn't much, but I want you to have my daggers. They're well made, have sturdy grips, and will serve you well. I have my old sword now, so I won't be needing them anymore. It's the best I can do to say thank you for finding it. Thank you, Fiora. Don't mention it, Carlos. It was my pleasure. Alright, quest complete. We get Jack Daggers. And Fiora's Rashness skill branch is unlocked. So we go into Fiora's. She has her fourth skill branch, which means the only people that don't have theirs are Ricky and Ryan. Yep, Ricky and Ryan. Alright, so let's go into our equipment and see if these are going to be good for us. You know what? Sure, why not? They've got some item slots, so we can go ahead and equip some stuff for it. It's actually had a Days Up gem, and there we go. With that I'm pretty sure takes care of everything that we can take on here in the Hidden Machina Village for the time being. Every other side quest needs to be taken on with some other
Hi
requirements.
there.
Either that or we just don't have high enough affinity yet. Which, let's look at our affinity chart. Oh, we're at 4 stars. Okay, there are just some things that we need to complete some other quests to do. So before we end this episode off, I want to be able to take on one more thing to where we can just start the next episode moving on. Because yes, now that we have wrapped up basically almost every single thing we can do here on the Fallen Arm and in the Hidden Machina Village, it will soon be time for us to head off to Macanis. Alright, so we just go ahead and head down here, you know, in an area below digit 2. And we will find a person, Theo. This is the person we need to give that stuff to.
Alright?
Huh? Oh, time to eat? I was starting to get hungry. The grub's the only thing to look forward to in this job. But why are you bringing it? What's up with Natalia? Oh, right. It's so nice for her to deliver food to us out here. I like it, but I do feel a bit like I'm taking advantage of her. Still, there's another Homs in the village that I've heard reliable. As long as she's got him, I reckon she should be alright. By the way, give this to Natalia if you're going back to the village. It's a fish I caught around here. It's some good eating and nutritious to boot. I feel like I owe her a little something for always delivering my dinner. Alright, we have deep water fish. So let's go take it back to her. Oh, and how interesting, as soon as we get ready to leave, he has a quest. We'll take it on later on. Alright, Natalia. Natalia.
Yes.
You went already? Wow, that was quick. I mean, not really. We accepted this quest like 2 or 3 episodes ago. What's that? A fish? For me? Ah, how thoughtful of him. It's just like Theo to be thinking of others. He's a kind soul. Maybe if I make this into a soup, I'll get better sooner. Okay then. I'm going to get some rest so I can get back to work tomorrow. Alright, that takes care of that quest. And that takes care of all that needing to be done there. So let's go ahead and back to Digit 2's plains. And we're going to make our way back over here because, yes. Sorry, I was trying to figure something out. Alright, so we're just going to come back down here because this makes a good place to be able to stop. Because we've taken care of everything we can do in Machina Village. Or not Machina Village. The Hidden Machina Village, which is Machina Forest, Machina Village. It's hard to differentiate, but Yes, we have at least one more set of side quests left to do before we head off to the Macanas. And that's what we're going to do next time. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, cheers out a ton. Be sure to subscribe dibbly if you've not already. And I will see you guys all later.